Hello, everyone. Ellen Campbell with Campbell's Creation is here. Let me see, can I pull this up on my phone so I can have access to? Um, Here we go. I missed last Tuesday. I do apologize for that, y'all. This weather has been a little bipolar up here, and it's been having my RA working on me. I am in some pain now, but I'm gonna try to push through it. And during this process, let me turn this and make sure that down. I've been just working through it, trying to get through it. I have a few projects I've been working on, and let me warn y'all before I begin anything, my internet is terrible. I have a severe overcast outside, and the weather is in progress of storming. So, hello, Diane 57. How you doing? She said, "Hi, Miss Ellen." Well, I have some fabrics here. I need to put somewhere. Hello, TJ Crawlin. She said, "Hi, Miss Ellen. Good to see you today." Good to see y'all too. I'm dealing with a lot of body ache, man, pain. I just had to come live if I didn't do too much but chat to let y'all know what was going on with me. And it's kind of difficult to come live when you in a lot of pain like I am. And right now, I really want to let y'all know what was going on with me. Oh, I had some projects I was working on. I guess I moved them. Mm. I can't tell you where I put them. They might be in a drawer somewhere, but I was working on little sewing kits and I had got them to where I wanted them to be. I want to show y'all one. That's disappointing. I got phones. I'm so unorganized right now, y'all. It ain't even funny. But I wanted to chat with y'all to let y'all know what was going on. Okay, these some fabric I had been cutting some of my African queen and African kings out of, and I have some more cutting to do. I haven't been able to get the cutting done, but I can show y'all which woman that I'll be using. I have the pattern for my queen, but she's the African sister. I just want to, I have this whole project is just separated. I have all the fabrics I'm using in it. And I have pieces here I pre-cut. I pre-cut out. And I have one of the huge paper clips. See how big that is? I have the huge paper clips holding my stacks together, and I have different fabric cut. I have so many I'm gonna make with this pink, and so many I'm gonna make with this green and white and orange, I guess. And I have so many I'm gonna put with some of this burgundy. And I haven't decided what I'm gonna put with the burgundy just yet, but I know I have some white as background. Hello, Okay, Diane says, I'm doing good this morning. That's awesome, Diane. Hi, Beverly. She said, hello, Ellen, and everyone in the chat. I'm just basically doing a chat today, maybe a little cutting. I don't know. I feel a lot of aches, y'all. But here's the woman I'm going to use for my queen. Can y'all see that? Do y'all think she'll make a good queen? I purchased her off for Estes, and you can find all of the patterns on SD, and they was running pretty cheap, like maybe $4. And they come digital. You get them digital and print them out. So different little pieces like that. And also I want to talk to y'all about, so I have my queen, I'm using her as my queen. My queen and my king is in this project bag. And I have to cut more pieces to make more kings. And I think I want to do about 24 blocks and all, with them coming out to be about 12 inches square. And yeah, I want to do about 24 blocks. Why 24? I don't know. I like doing big quilts. I know that much. And I really enjoy doing them. I have so much going on, guys. I want to fill y'all in on a lot. I'm packing I've been packing at the same time, moving stuff around, packing, because I'm going to move my things out of this house. My lease is not over until the end of this year. And by the end of this year, I can move forward with other plans I have, or I can just stay here. But I gotta get out this house. I've been feeling so much. Hello, Beverly said, beautiful queen. Thank you, Beverly, Ellen, and everyone. Hello. Okay. Hi, Evil. How you doing? EVA. She said, hello, Miss Ellen. How are you doing? And everyone. I'm hanging in there. I'm glad y'all could join me today. I wanted to do some sewing, but I tell y'all, I promise you, I can't. I really can't. My shoulders, oh Lord. Y'all pardon my speech, but my shoulders are hurting. I've been packing boxes, trying to prepare myself to get my most valuable prized possessions out of this house. And I haven't started with my sewing stuff, and that's my next step, to take my sewing stuff out. I have a huge storage unit. I finally got it organized, and boy, don't I have a ton of space up in there. But I've been working on a few other things I might have mentioned on another video, but I've been drawing a lot. And I have been telling y'all the bits and pieces of, me growing up, drawing my patterns and stuff. So I looked into copyrights and stuff, the laws on copyrights and stuff, and it pretty much tells you, if you draw your own designs and take photographs, and you have to be like, it don't tell you to do this, but in pretty much between the lines, it tell you, you be the first creative, you be the first creator of your own pattern, and then you take a picture of it. You take a picture using your own work, you can copyright your own work, your own pictures. You can't take anyone else's pictures and use them to a pattern you have. So that's good. I'm glad of that. And the quilt you see behind me here, I'm getting ready to do a printed pattern to that. And the only thing about it, getting all these patterns done and printed up gonna cost a great deal of finances. And the print shop that I found is very economic. They very friendly. They very nice. They offer to do me a what you call that, drop ship website. They offered to do that as well. And I checked out their products. They do great products. And I was like, I'm considering doing it, but if I do, I want to put together what I like, what's about me, and maybe take some ideas from you guys. Y'all have any ideas of what I could do? Ellen, just take it easy and take plenty of breaks. Drink plenty of fluids. Don't overdo it. Yes. I thank y'all. I appreciate it. But I know it's the weather. Every time the weather change up, cloud up, my body do the same thing. So it's terrible. It's terrible. And I'm not gonna claim all of it, okay? I'm saying I know a healer that can heal it all. And he has done the work for us. I just have to use what he laid before me to proclaim the healing of my body, just like I proclaim healing for others when I'm praying for them. I have to do that for myself. Only certain scriptures in the Bible, when you're reading and studying, especially in the book of Psalms, you take your name and put it in there. Even if it don't say put your name in there, you put your name in there. Just a minute. Diane says, Miss Ellen, I know just how you've been feeling. Huh. I tell you, Diane, it's rough. You see them in the house in the basement, I have on a jacket. My bones are hurting. They are hurting. And there have been a few times I had to get up and leave the house, go over my daughters. A lot of time I don't get back when I'm with her when I supposed to, but I needed that. I needed to get out. I even have a nurse come see me twice a week. The nurse comes in and they helps me a little bit because my body hurts. It just hurts. And I know a lot of people say, but you young and you just a baby. You're not supposed to be broken up and hurting and all that pain and stuff. But y'all, if you have done the work that I have done in my past, hurting too. Because I'm telling you, I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi, where you works in the fields. You work up and down the yards. We had like 3 trucks of animals on the yard, and you have to feed those animals to survive. So a lot of my ailments might be due from overworked joints and overworked this and that and whatever, but it had to be done. Cause when I was a teenager, my mom and dad, they was old when I was born. They was up in age. My mom is deceased now, but my father lived to be in his 90s and my mama lived to be in her 80s. And I think they did pretty good. Beautiful life. We had each other and we enjoyed that. My mama was the reason that I am a sewer and a quilter, y'all. Um, I can't pronounce your name. Emila. Hi, Miss Ellen. Wishing you good health. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate all y'all coming in, being with me today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk and go an hour, but y'all know, I don't know if I showed y'all this, but when I was out one day, I ran in, my niece had a yard sale, and when I went to her yard sale, she got a whole bag of Elmer's glue stick for $5. Can y'all see that? I hurry up and grab these off the table. I mean, it's a bunch of them in here. Like, I can't count them all, but it's a bunch of them. And y'all know they had been doing this warning thing. I don't know if a lot of y'all be getting a warning about the is it Russia? Yeah, Russia wanted to send threats to the United States by they were going to take out the power plants and stuff like that. But they don't really have to do much because they already got they bug into the system. But I brought that up to share this with y'all. My niece found a whole bunch of these on sale like last year, and I've been making lights out of them. I haven't really showed any that I made, but I've been making lights. I would take a porch light and turn it into a solo light. And if you give me 1 minute, I'll go grab one. I might have shown, but I'm going to grab it out of my corner over here. On my way. Okay. I take a lot of what you say secondhand items, even down to fabric and certain clothes and stuff. I take them and turn them into something different. Even the clothes get turned into quilts. But my process is when I or reorganize my storage, I saw that I have stuff that I need to pull out and use. But y'all know my plan is when I come up out of here, mm, excuse me. When I come up out of here, I want to travel. I either want an RV, Class A, or a school bus. And my plan is to pre-prep my fabric, have it ready to go, and have so many sewing machines on board with me as I travel and teach others how to sew. And that's just starting with making your first straight line stitch. Check my messages right quick. Diane said, "Wow, Ellen. Yes. Okay, I'm very curious. Okay, here it is. This is a light fixture that someone removed from their home or their house, and it still has the wires intact, so it could be reconverted back to use with electrical power or something, and it still have the light bulb hole down in here. But what I did was I removed all the glass. I removed the glass and washed it and cleaned it up, but I didn't put the glass back in. I basically just wrapped them up somewhere. And I have some more of these around here. I have a black set, beautiful black set. And I added three, can you see? I added three solar lights on the inside. Now, the reason I did it like this is because if you in a school bus or you in a camper, some of these lights do have on and off switches and some of them don't. But at the same time, if it don't, I can screw it in. You screw it into whatever vehicle you in or board you're going to use, plank, whatever you call it. Screw it in and you allow the sun to charge it up. And at night, they automatic pops on and be light. Now, just because it's outside, you don't necessarily have to leave it outside at night. You could put you some together, set it in the sun, let it charge all day, and then bring it inside at night. You got extra light in your home that you can use, that can drop the cost of your electric bill. It could potentially just help you out in the long run. And I really like these. I still have about 2 cases of the lights left, because when my niece saw them and they was very cheap, and I told her in advance that I needed some. If she sees some on sale or display, look out for me. And she bought the whole thing. When I saw she bought the whole thing, y'all, I was like, I was I was just couldn't believe it. But I was thinking, thank her, and I paid her her money. And I do stuff like this as well. Just was showing you some of the things I do. I have a bigger one. Let me show you this. It's just right over here a little bit. You're gonna be like, Miss Ellen, what is that? But it's a light. Can y'all see this? Now, this is a vase. I love this color blue. This is the blue I've been telling y'all about, that I dream about. And I was keeping this particular light for myself. Now, what I did was I took some cement and some dirt and mixed it together, and I put it in here. I, wet it and put it all in here. And inside, these get the freeze in place into the cement. And this is what it looked like. Now, my thing for doing this is you can use it as a light as well. If you sit it outside, one, it's not just going to fall over. Two, is the wind is not going to just blow it over unless there's a hurricane or a tornado or something, because this is cemented. And you can also use it on your table, dinner table at night or something, if you out camping or something. But the thing I love most about it is you can throw a floral arrangement around it. You can add a floral arrangement, and it be whatever you want, your colors, your dream. This here, that's in here, these colors can be changed out, because what's cemented down is the black part, that spike that goes in the ground. Well, y'all, my arthritis got me, so I can't slide one out. But I can show you on this. I'm doing a lot of talk and share today, y'all. So thank y'all for being with me. Hello, Memoir of a Long Arm Quilter. How you doing? She said, hello, Ellen and everyone. Beverly says, sound awesome, Ellen, teaching your talents to others. Yes, because I love the teaching, and I love the teaching for free, because when I leave this planet, I don't want to regret nothing. And this is the black part I was showing y'all. This part is down in the cement, and then, this here goes into that like that. And you can change these to be the silver, or you can pull these off and spray paint the silver to whatever color choice your color might be. Okay. I'm good. I pray that you are well. Thank you, Memoir. Thank you. I've been in a lot of pain and trying to just take it easy. Plus, I've been packing little by little, trying to get my stuff moved it out, and I need to pack some more. I want to get all my sewing stuff I got packed up here, get it out and into storage. But I don't want my stuff just thrown into storage. I want it put in and placed it in nice and neat. And I have U-Haul boxes. I have totes. I have, I even have upholstery fabric on the spools. I got to get out of here, and I want them put in where all my fabric and stuff stay nice and neat and organized. I have all my quilt tops. I have so many quilt tops, and I've been working on quilts and stuff slowly. I have two upstairs that I had taken up there to base with my tag and gun, and I just been ain't able to get it done. But I've been working on these patterns, y'all, creating these patterns. I have this one, and let me show. Oh wow, this is a kit I supposed to been did. I ain't even got to this kit, y'all. I had purchased this with oh, and it got the thread in here. See, with yeah, I ain't even got it done. And I've been had it for some time now. I mean sometime. I need to get it done, and oh, wait a minute. I've been working on different patterns, and okay. I got this one of a turtle. I'm doing that. I just gotta get them all did up so I can get them print out appropriately. And once I get them print out appropriately, I will be listing them under my website. Now, the thing I'm talking about and thinking about when I ask y'all what y'all think about this is my print shop can set up me a drop ship account where they're doing all the printing and shipping stuff out, and I probably wouldn't make too much, but I'm like, I'm always helping people, and if I don't start doing something to combat that, where I can be able to help more people's on a wider scale, if I don't gonna move, I ain't gonna get too much done. I have enlarged my African continent for a quilt to fit a big king size bed. So that is humongous. And I have a bumblebee. I have oh, I have these here. I wanted to make the tea towels everybody been making. So I just sat down and drew up a little pattern here, and mine made a whole lot different. And see, that's another thing. The instructions you put on how to prepare and make whatever you selling or sharing, you can copyright your instructions down to the pictures. You copyright your pictures as well as your instructions. So now this here is gonna be a quilt. It's not gonna be a decoration towel. This is a quilt. And I'm sharing it with y'all because your ideas and your instruction probably is different from mine. Okay? These just the butterfly towels I have here. And y'all know I do a lot of crumb piecing and crumb work. I like sharing that with y'all as well. I'm going to lay this on top of my quilt tops here. But I'm thinking now I have 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have a quilt top somewhere that I have a bunch of them, y'all. Probably about 20. I might have about 23 quilt tops need quilting. And are you packing all by yourself? No, my daughter is helping me pack. Um, excuse me. My daughter's helping me pack. I did have some maintenance done. Came out and where the leaking in my kitchen ceiling, and he didn't fix anything. He just replaced the towels, and I was like, okay. Okay. I said, okay, if he like it, I love it. I did put the maintenance request in, and I'm gonna go back and print all my stuff out. um I still have my 4-star general quilt to get done, but I ain't been able to do no cutting much. And I do have an active quilt go die cutter, but I'm still not ready to sew on it just yet until I get all my blocks cut out and put in a zip bag. I want it laid out like a kit, already done. So when I start sewing, I can go ahead and get through with it. Um, Let me take a sweet tea break. I don't want to overdo it, but okay. Wow. What y'all been working on? And let me tell y'all, if y'all interested in doing y'all patterns for stuff, Google it online. It'll tell y'all what you have to do. Um, But you have to use your own work, your own stuff. You can't take nobody else's pictures and property of, their creations and stuff and use it into a pattern that you're going to copyright, because then it's going to create a problem. You don't want to get sued. So that's the bottom line to that. I have been doing other stuff, y'all. And I'm working on, I need to gather up all my sewing machines. And at this point, I done lost count. I know I have over 10, and it's over 10 because I was getting extra sewing machines for teaching others how to sew, and I have quite a few. And I really love the black seniors. I really love the black senior sewing machines, the old model, the old school, not necessarily the featherweight, but if I had one, I sure take it, because I don't have a featherweight black like that. I have a senior small plastic featherweight that I is real light and I can take it with me. Um, but the rest of machines, I'm preparing to get them serviced. I want to get them all lined up so I can get them serviced and just go from there. I've been looking at different buses and RVs still, and I'm leaning towards a Class A RV more and more because of the fact that it's already designed out. It has the bed, it has the bathroom, it has the shower or tub room, it has the kitchen, the stove, the refrigerators. Oh my goodness. The ones I looked at, y'all, have bigger refrigerators. They are newer models with bigger refrigerators. And did y'all know that they have travel trailers with the slide outs on them? Yeah, travel trailers that have a slide out and make it more spacious for you. And I said, I wonder, can you do that on a school bus? Yes, you can. If you have a school bus and the floor is like 8 feet crossway distant, you can get at least 6 to 7 feet to slide out that way. And when you do a box in a box, the other side can slide out as well. You can get that same amount of space. And I was like, oh, I need a fabricator, a metal fabricator. And I think I know where a few at, but I ain't gonna raise my hopes. I used to weld a little bit myself, y'all. I ain't tell y'all that. My first husband, he was a welder, and he taught me how to weld. He went to school to learn, and he was the best around where I was from. He used to work on a shipyard down in Greenville, Mississippi. He used to work on a shipyard and build ships and stuff, the cargo carriers and stuff like that. And I was just impressed. You can weld, teach me how to weld. I was the kind I always wanted to learn how to do it for myself. And I had great reason because my husband passed away during our 25th year wedding anniversary during that year of being married 25 years. And I didn't know what to do with myself, y'all. A lot of people don't want to talk and tell you, some of the stuff they done been through and some of the stuff that they have experienced. But I don't mind sharing because life ain't no secret. Somebody knows something about you somewhere. So, you know, sharing with my quilting friends, I don't mind. I really don't mind. And whoever else just happened to pop in and watch, I don't mind. I try not to be ugly to anybody. But if I do, I try to apologize and let them know something must be wrong with me. Because I don't mean to hurt nobody. Nobody. I love sharing. I love helping people. Um, in the neighborhood I am in now, I have, well, I don't like really telling what I do to help others, but sometime when I get new neighbors, I'll surprise them with a bag of food on their back door. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I love helping people. I love my family. I love my friends. I love going to church. But I do not like going to a church that is not teaching you nothing. If they're going to teach you something that is not pertaining to the word of God, then that bothers me. But when they go back and pertain to the word of God, then I'm ready to listen. Um, I talk about God a lot, y'all, because I know He is the head of my life. Because if it wasn't for Him, I would be gone already, a long time ago. When He put that scripture in the Bible that His people that is called by His name, and that you will be able to walk and tread upon snakes and scorpions and stuff, that is true. That's true, y'all. I was walking around poison deadly snakes where I was living in Mississippi. I had cottonmouth, copperhead, diamondback. I had the cottonmouth, the black snake. One of the black snakes got in the house with me, y'all. Went under my bed, shedded its skin, came back out. And by then, I was married to my second husband. And I told my second husband, I said, yeah, I remember seeing that snake in the bed with me. I told you it was a snake in our room. He said, but you ain't remind me or go back to it. How you? I said, I called, and that snake didn't bother me. I was saying, Jesus, 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 Jesus. When I got through Jesus and y'all, I had Jesus myself to sleep. And when I went to sleep, I done forgot about the snake ever sliding up the side of my bed. I couldn't move. I couldn't jump out the bed, and I couldn't run because my husband was wrapped up in the cover. And after I tried to pull it, I couldn't pull it. And I said, Lord, I better be still, because if I move, this snake gonna bite me and I'm gonna be dead. And it's a blessing. I'm still here. I obeyed, and just called on the name of Jesus repeatedly. It was like a song in my head, and it protected me. The snake went on over and shedded its skin. My grandbaby tried to go under the bed, and I'll snatch her out from under there. I said, you can't go under there. It's a snake under that bed. I kept telling her it's a snake under that bed, and when it finally came out, it was like a month later. I'm like, I done stayed in the house with a snake all this time. How can I not think to get somebody to take my bed down and get that snake out from there? But yes, it was there. And I had shoes under my bed, y'all. That's where I used to store my shoes. And I had one of those slider, the bed sliding tote thing. I had that under there. And the snake went over behind it and shed its skin. And once after a month had passed, it came on out. Are you packing all by yourself? I answered that one. No. My dad was a welder for the railroad where he retired. Oh, that is so amazing. I had one of my late uncles on my husband's side. He used to work for the railroad and he retired working for the railroad. And he was such a dear man. Um, a lot of the family could go back to that company and get a job still today because of how good he was. And I was like, that is such a blessing. That is such a blessing. I was blessed to it's just a wonderful blessing. If y'all ever heard of the town Kilmichael, Mississippi, get them a shout out from my channel. That is a blessed town. My family, my husband's family is from that area, which is my family as well. A lot of them have spread it out and moved it on, but I love all of my family. When I say I love all of them, I love all of them. Sometimes you get family members that is good, some is bad, but you still love your family members, whoever they are. But I have tried talking to them. If I run into somebody and they doing something they ain't got no business, I'll talk to them. And either they'll listen or they don't. But I did my part. I don't want to leave this world saying I didn't do my part, that I could have said something or did something when I did. Whew, I've been such a motor mouth today, isn't it? But I tell y'all, I really feel these aches. This elbow here is the worst. I used to have to go take shots in my joints, and I stopped doing that. I'm not telling y'all to stop taking y'all medication or y'all shots or anything, but I stopped doing that because certain treatments and medication cause permanent damage to your joints, and you can't never get that back. Now, just say, for instance, I decide to leave Indiana and go to Florida. If I go to Florida, my health gonna change because the climate and condition that I will be in then is gonna be a different environment, much warmer. My joints ain't gonna ache like they ache here. My body ain't gonna ache like they ache here. Oh, excuse me. But I'm glad y'all can join me. So what y'all think about the patterns I'm doing? And to be honest with y'all, I'm thinking I have close to 10 that I have done already. I keep getting pop-ups from Facebook. And it back up there. Okay. Let me see. Oh my goodness, Ellen. I would have been terrified. Yes, I would have too, but if I can see a snake before it see me or get me, I know how to handle that snake. I'm not going to put my hand on it or anything, but if it's inside my home, I can kill that snake. Oh, excuse me. I can kill it. But the way you kill a snake, if this help any of y'all, always carry you a scarf or a blanket or something around your neck if you're working outside. If you see a snake and it's curled up, take that blanket and throw it over the top of the snake, and then you can hit it. You can hit it to kill it. If you chop it with a hoe or whatever you're working with outside in the yard, in the garden, whether it's a spade or a shovel, what you call it, cover the thing up. Once you cover it up, it have no visualization of you, because they can take their tail and push to spring up and jump towards you. But once you cover them up, they have no clue of which way to jump. That's how I do it. Let me see, do I have any more? Oh yeah. Yes, I've been going on here, y'all. I can't find where I did with my sewing kits I made. I got them put away somewhere, y'all. They either in a drawer or a bag, or I put one in my carry-all purse that I can get, but I printed out my labels on my printer, and I went on and glued the edges and turned them over under, and then I pinned the label onto the little sewing kit, and I sewed it down all the way around, close, very close to the outer edge. And I think I have about 4 or 5 of them are done or something, and I wanted to make more. I want to do at least 50 because I'm going into these patterns and stuff now, and I'm doing like 50 each patterns, and I'm gonna do 50 of my sewing kits and stuff, because that'll help me to, when I'm out and about, if somebody want to learn how to sew, I can give them a sewing kit. Or I can list them, for a couple dollars or something. Um, we keep a hoe by our back door just for. Oh, okay, memoir. So they keep a hoe by their back door just for snakes. Okay, that's a good idea. You wouldn't believe me if I told you I have one down here in my basement. I miss gardening. I really miss gardening. When I'm back home down south, I love my garden. I love planting the yellow squash, okra, butter beans, what they call them, hot peppers, jalapeno peppers, and sometimes I do cabbages. I love my greens too, but I like collard greens better than I do the mustard greens, because we got a area that we can just disc up and turn the ground over and stuff, and just go out there and just spread the seeds out there, and take a little light rake and rake them a little bit, and they'll grow. But when they grow all mixed up. People be stopping by the house. May I have a bag of greens? Sure. Go pull them. But sometimes you have to not let everybody go into your garden, because they will ruin your garden if they don't know how to harvest stuff. Um, I learned that through my father as well. We used to have 2 tractors, a Ford Farmall and a International. What the old International tractor. Boy, that old International tractor would pull that. It'll pull anything. We could hook a trailer to it and it would pull it. Even the Ford tractor would pull. But I used to enjoy. My brother and I used to hook the Ford tractor in front of the International tractor, and pull the International tractor with the Ford tractor, so he could jump start it. He could jump start it quicker doing it like that, by hitting the clutch and the brake or something he was doing. I never learned how to do that, jump that off, but I did learn to drive a stick shift car. I can do that, and I'm sorry for babbling, y'all, but I love to think back and tell what I have done. I remember going to the woods and stuff. We cutting trees down for firewood to burn for the wintertime. Even though we had a brick house, we had a fire burning heater into the house. My father purchased that thing when they first came out. It was beautiful, kind of brown. Excuse me here. Excuse me. I'm getting all choked up, y'all. But okay, this wooden heater was brown. It was square like, and it was brown, and it had a golden chrome like grill in it. And it opened from one end, and it had the top part and the bottom part. The bottom part was where the ashes would pass through, and you could pull out. It'd be a long little tray pan you could pull out from it. And then at the top, you open that up and put your wood. Keep putting wood in on the fire to build your fire. Keep the house warm. And my father paid some good money for that heater. And that was one of the best heaters I remember my childhood going through. That heater literally lasted from, I guess, when I was about 8 or 9 years old till I was grown and married. Okay, let me see. I got a message. Memoir said, LOL, snakes got in truck a month. What? It got in y'all truck about a month back? I don't let anyone in gardening, though. I have one family member who refused to take heed to my request for her not to touch. Wow. Now, see, I don't know what you're going to have to do to stop them, but I guess look them eye to eye and keep talking to them. But we have had truck patches, one, two, yep, three of them. And they, I counted three, but it's actually four because I'm counting the green patch where we had all our different greens growing. And then we had a garden where we had strawberries, onions, lettuce, and carrots, and tomatoes. We had uh, beets, and we had corn. Then, well, how we did our corn, we planted our peas in the same hole we plant the corn in. And when our peas and corn go to growing, guess what? We didn't have to stick no peas because the corn was the stalk. That was they stick. I liked that clever idea my mama did. And then we did the corn with the peas, which we had quite a few rows of corn with peas. And then on over at the end of the garden spot, we had sugar cane. I might be missing something. I am. We used to plant brown potatoes and red potatoes. When we dig them potatoes up, we will have so many potatoes. We had sweet potatoes. I forgot all about the potatoes. We did the potatoes. And I mean, we enjoyed ourselves. My mama had 9 children in all, and we played with each other. We had all the different machinery and stuff around the house because we wasn't a farm, but we was more of a homestead. And we had a bunch of chickens. We had dogs. We had goats. We had ducks and turkeys. And we had one cow. And that was a milk cow. And I don't remember whatever became of that cow. I guess after my mama was through having babies, they probably sold the cow. Um, we had a horse, and I loved that horse. We had a horse called Tony. Tony was an ex-race horse, and he was retired out, and my father came about him some kind of way, and we used to just brush Tony and talk to Tony and walk him. Well, we had to tie something to him because the area we was in, he could just walk freely, go as he want to, and we'll retrieve him and come back and put him in his stall. A lot of things was manually built around there for homesteading. Um, it was just beautiful. My mama be sewing and working on her quilts. We had a season when they had slaughter, like kill a hog or something like that and process the meat up. I remember how to do all of that. Cut up the meat, process the meat. I can even smoke the meat, y'all. You hear me? If I want to make bacon, I can make me some bacon. I can make my own bacon. And then I've learned now that they use a meat saw, a band meat saw to slice it up. You slice your bacon, take your time. You have to take your time and do it, because if you don't, you're going to slice off a finger or something trying to slice up that bacon. But it just brings back so many memories to me, y'all. Memoir say, gotta run, hubby calling. Have a blessed evening, Memoir. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Bye, Stephanie. Take care. I'm sorry I missed it. Running my mouth. But yes, and the things I learned back then, I can still do those things, and I be wanting to teach other people to do it. Now, how I learned to smoke meats and stuff like that, I learned it from a Nigerian. I learned that from a Nigerian, how to smoke my meats and stuff. And I mean, you can't get it no other way. Can't get it no other way. I learned it from a Nigerian. I know how to smoke fish. I can smoke shrimps if I have to. I can smoke deer meat. I can smoke bacon. I can smoke that. I can smoke chicken. I can smoke just whatever the meat is. I can smoke meat. And let me tell y'all, I have tried deer meat. Yes, I have. And if you don't smoke that deer meat first before you try cooking with it, you will get a wild taste in your pot. You will have that taste and flavor in your pot. Now, I'm sorry I'm talking about this if you're vegetarian or something. I'm going to ask you to just plug your ears a minute. But the ones that do eat meat, smoke that meat first. Smoking meat help purifies it. It pull out all the impurities of the meat. And it's a slow process. It take about 8 days to fully smoke some good meat. And when I said fully smoked, it's cured. About 8 days to really cure that meat with a flame of fire going in there. And I want to teach that to some of my family, how to do this and how to do that. Because when I'm gone, survival skills going to be hard to come by. They're going to be very hard to come by. I hear different messages and stuff warning the people, if you got a farm or homestead or something, get seeds, get extra seeds, they say. Get many seeds you can get, so if something go bad, when things go off grid for the country, that you'll have something to barter and trade with. I mean, if you got like an ounce of watermelon seeds, just for instance, them watermelon seeds you might can trade in for food to feed your family. Because it is going to come a time when people going to be hungry and stuff. And it's right at the verge of happening. Because one thing we have, excuse me. One thing we have a reset coming, or is it reset or revalue of currency coming? Now, there's going to come a time when the United States going to have to recall the dollar. And in between this reset and the recall of the dollar, everything going to be down and off grid. Unless Fed now gonna kick in automatically right away, so it won't be no what they call that y'all excuse me a minute. I'm on live. Yes, ma'am. Oh look, I don't want the mustard, the honey mustard. Okay, well give me make sure you get the sweet onion sauce. Thank you. Okay, bye bye. Well, your beautiful creative artwork of a quilt and trade it for food or shelter for your family. And I'm telling y'all now, I don't know how much of what I tell y'all believe, or it will tell you. And right now, the country is waiting on the revalue of currency. And that's because the whole world is about to have a revalue of currency. And it gonna start with the World Bank. It's I forgot how they call it, BCIAC or something like that. It's starting with BRICS or whatever they call it. It's gonna start with the World Bank though. Um, I did a video back him some time ago, more into foreign currency. I just talked about a little bit. You can Google that, look that up. The only thing about it, I don't know how they're going to do the coins, because you have coin collectors out here. And I recently got an ad in the mailbox, on the United States quarters of all national parks and stuff. And I said, oh, wow, I love to have about 20 sets of those. I don't know. I'm just collecting up stuff because I like them. And I have a lot of family members too. So I can really just pass them on to different family members. Sometimes they'll look at it as something you can use for a Christmas gift. Sometimes it won't be looked at as a Christmas gift, but it's the thought behind it. Let me check my messages again, y'all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how long I've been on here yapping with y'all, but let me see, have I forgotten anything else? I want to share with y'all about the patterns. I'll be updating my links on my banner soon. And I want to contact one of my quilting friends or person. I don't know. I'm trying to find somebody that have a store or a link as well, because I can put up to about maybe 5 links on my banner. And I really want to do a little pick me up, like helping others, something like that. And yeah, because I know I have these right here. These little wooden presses, and they are the bomb. They're very good to have. I have ones as well. They're the bomb too. Very good to have. And somewhere down the line, I would like to put something on my banner that is pertaining to what I'm doing, what I'm involved in, what I like seeing, and what I like doing. Something creative, something that helps somebody else too. Because I didn't make it here by myself. I made it here with y'all, my quilting friends. And if any of y'all got a link or something y'all like sharing, or into how that you know how you sort of like you have your own web page or website, and you selling different items. or you have a GoDaddy account where you have a page with maybe 10 links on it. I think they let you get up to 10 links, and that page have a website. That's what I'm talking about. I post your website to your page on my banner, but it'll be under mine because I'm gonna put my stuff first and then share somebody else stuff as well. um I guess that's it for now, y'all, for today. I can back kind of bother me, so I'm gonna have to go lay down. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in, watching my channel. Please, please, please share my channel. Share my video. If you're new to my channel, do subscribe, do like, comment, and let's just enjoy one another. We're here to chat and ask questions. I don't mind anybody asking me questions. No question is a dumb or stupid question. I don't call nobody dumb, no way. So I just put it plain like that to y'all. No question is obsolete. Um, okay. Anybody have any question they want to ask before I go? Goodbye, Ellen and everyone. Take care. Thank you, Beverly. And Beverly, I still got that package I got for my birthday. Let me share it with them. Is it okay I share? Let me see, is it okay first? Come on. Because these are so nice. You know, I've been trying to get some things like that. And every time I go to Etsy to order the pattern, it seemed like they'll take my money and then give it back to me. Have y'all experienced anything like that? They take your money and then give it back to you. Let me see, can I put my hand on the right cut? Yes, it's okay. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I got it right over here. Yes. Y'all know another thing too. I've been interested in learning the EQ8, and I found a quilt guild and a quilt group that sent me a letter of invitation to come to their quilting place, and it's not far from where I live. Okay, this the part I'm showing y'all. This was one of my July birthday gifts from, here it is. Thank you so much. Ooh, I'm keeping it in the envelope because you see, I know exactly where it is. This my birthday card in here. Show y'all how pretty it is. Beverly is so thoughtful. Look at there. Ain't that pretty? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I'm not going to read it, but I wanted to show you these right here. Oh, my word. When I saw these, I could have just passed right on out. Ooh. Can you see that? Get a little closer. Isn't that beautiful? There's one. Beautiful labels. Beautiful labels. Y'all just don't know how long I've been trying to buy some of my own. And when I try to buy them, they give my money right back. I don't get nothing. Okay, dear. Look at that. Beautiful. I probably should have opened it all the way up. I'd have missed my ride. So look at that. Isn't that amazing? Thank you. Thank you, Beverly. This is one beautiful, beautiful, beautiful birthday present. Beautiful. I'm sorry it took me some time to get it on live, but isn't it amazing? I've been reaching out to certain people, asking them how much would they charge to make me a label or something like this. No reply. No reply. And to get it for my birthday, it really touched my heart. Thank you so much. Really touched my heart. Now I'm going to put it back in here. And once I get my postage stamp quilt top quilted and my African shuffle quilt top quilted, I'm saving it for a lot of the quilt tops I have that is important to me. And when I call important, that's like the one I did the sew along with T quilts and everybody signed the blocks. I have 2 quilts like that with signed blocks. I have to get them quilted up. Um, I I have I have a few blocks done by Tiffany with Tiffany Quilting Life. And I'm going to put it into a quilt, but I haven't designed the quilt out in my head quite yet. And the EQ8 will help me with that, y'all. But I ain't going to keep y'all too long. I just wanted to show y'all those few things. There was something else in here. Oh, oh my word. Look at here, y'all. It's like one of those elastic threaders, is it? Beautiful. Oh, I can make some more scrunchies, y'all. Or I can use it to, I'm going to figure out what is that? German stainless steel. I have seen this before. And I have seen people use it to lock in elastics, to put elastic like a bodkin, to put it through. This is so cute, but I'm going to keep it all where it is so I know where it is. When I need it, I can get it. And I'm going to go on and let y'all go. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming in. And do have a blessed day. Bye now. She said, "You're welcome, Ellen. Thank you. Those are snips." Snips? Snips? Okay, I'm going to have to message you. I'm going to have to message you, Beverly. Okay? Thank you. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Have a good day. Bye now. Bye.